You know fleas? Fleas jump, right? And if you put fleas in a box and you put a lid on the box, the fleas will jump, jump, jump and hit their head. And after about headache number, I don't know, 1,249, they sort of get the message and think, okay, if I don't jump so high, I won't hit my head and I'll be safe. And so they stop jumping so high. Now the curious thing about this is that you can take the lid from the box, and guess what? The fleas stay in the box. They don't jump, they don't realise that they can jump higher. Our mind determines what we go for. And often we put ourselves in a box, and there might not even be a lid there, but like the flea, we don't jump as high as we think we can because we've been trained to jump so far. And I think as athletes we are so trained in going through a certain pattern and living life a certain way, and suddenly it's this new game, a totally new game. It's like, if you went from AFL and played rugby and still tried to play the same sort of rules. They're different rules and it's a different identity. It's time to upgrade the software. We were talking about computers actually coming up, Dad and I, and talking about going to a Mac, and I know a lot of people who are absolute Mac devotees, but if you go from a PC to a Mac, your software doesn't work. It doesn't work the same. You've got to upgrade the software. And an athlete going from playing sport to the game of life needs a little bit of upgrade. I started looking at, what are the difficulties they face? There is the lack of goals, the lack of support. I mean, athletes in their team environment, management, especially in a team sport, they're told exactly what to do, when to do what, and suddenly they're out on their own and having to do their own thing. So there's lack of support. There's lack of direction, lack of purpose, and particularly and lacking skills. They need to find new skills. So I started looking at all this.